Hello everyone and welcome back to Idle Zeros. Welcome back to the Star Alchemist Holmes Young account. Real quick, we'll give you a little rundown of what we have. Almost fully subbed. A attack stat. Mid B plus. A HP stat. Mid B plus attack and speed, which we make work to our advantage. HP stone, gilded purple fan. Full tank mode here, and armor, damage reduction, and block there. We're doing some more PvP today. I thought we were done with this. However, we had somebody else add me, and they have given me the permission to go up against them. Very nice of them. That is Atlas. 236 million attack. 236 million power, rather. Sorry, I can't speak today. I've recorded this video multiple times for a reason that I will explain shortly. And we have 34 million, so there's a 200 million power differential. And we're going to go up against them and see if we can win. So this is going to end up being a voiceover episode because I have some footage that I'd like to share with you that I already captured. So why am I not just sharing that video with you instead? Well, there's a very good reason for that. And that is because during the recording of that video, I was preparing for my workout, which meant I was sipping on pre-workout the whole time. And unfortunately, because I record on AirPods, I don't have a very sophisticated audio system. That means that every 5 to 10 seconds, when I would take a sip, the audio would be flooded with the most grotesque, disgusting, throaty swallowing sound you could possibly imagine. And obviously, I don't want that being in the video. So you can see the proof and concept here. We got destroyed there, but it was at the very end. We almost had it. And in fact, I feel a little dishonest with this because I already know that we can win. I have footage of us winning. In fact, I have footage of us winning 2 battles. And that's only from the footage that I recorded. We have won a few more times on top of those. Now, because the odds are so small, first of all, we are so low on power compared to them. I don't even know what the math is on it. What is it, like 8 times the power that we have? Ish? Maybe? I'm not sure. That sounds about right, though. We are outsped by everybody on the team except for the Drake. And lastly, the Mystic Fairy Freya grants them dodge, so the odds of us getting perceptual disorder are much smaller as well. So that also sucks. But we do what we can. And if the series of miracles plays out, we can win. I don't think it's going to this time, though. This looks pretty bad. Yeah. So we'll switch over to the footage that I already have soon. But yeah, I obviously couldn't let the original video go to YouTube without voicing it over because honestly, just the audio itself would just distract everybody who watches it. And the people who are already part of this channel and knows that we're basically just a shit post, they would probably like it. But the people who don't know the channel, they would probably not like it very much. And they would click off, and then that would be the last of Idle Zeros that they see. Which I don't really want. I want my influence to spread across all of YouTube. And so we need to be somewhat palatable to a broad audience. So here we go. We're going into it here. And the series of miracles we need to play out. I honestly straight up don't know if I already told you what it was because I've recorded this multiple times and messed up the audio multiple times by either misspeaking or being confused and forgetting what I told you. So I'm just going to tell you again, and you're just going to deal with it. So what we need to happen is, first off, Drake needs to die before we get defense down on the SAHY. Because if defense down lands on the SAHY, the fan doesn't work as well and we just lose. Second, we just need to continue outlasting everybody with our renewable shield until Mockman is the last one alive. And that reliably happens. He's always the last one alive. Whenever we get that far into the plan, which isn't very likely. And the last miracle that we need to happen is very specific. We need Perceptual Disorder to land on the Mockman before he gets an active off in his defensive stance. Why is that? And that's because when he gets an active off in his defensive stance, he can begin to counterattack. And when your power is this much higher than your opponent, your counterattacks might as well just be entire active skills. And so we would just get flattened by basic attacks. By counterattacks, rather. And so if we don't have a shield, we die. If we have a shield, we can take 2 counterattacks. But there we go. We eke out a victory there. Our damage, obviously, not even coming close. But we win anyway. So that's kind of cool. Honestly, I should just stop recording in my garage. I'm always going to be interrupted by that speaker. Anyway, so that's the series of events that we need to happen. And it happens twice in this footage, not too many attempts apart, which is very cool. I'm very glad that we can win. I think if I remember, I'll show you another clip that I have edited in my camera roll, where basically we're testing, and then I think I'm smart enough to determine if we're going to win or not by like the first 4 rounds. And so if it looks bad, I just skip it. And then by some miracle, we pull out a victory. And I just get upset that I skipped it without capturing the actual battle. So I think I will switch to that after this. And then I also think in this attempt or the one after, I think that's where we get the win. Annabelle landing on the Mockman there, so we won't have to worry about his next active skill. But that's not going to matter. But yeah, today there might be a second video coming out later. If not, it'll be the day, like right after, of the Aspen account doing Broken Spaces again. This time without a giant killer, obviously. And the cool thing about that is that we get to actually see how good giant killer is, because we obviously are much stronger now than we were when we had a giant killer copy. So we get to see if just raw stats and X levels are good enough to compete with a giant killer before X levels. I'm honestly not sure how it's going to go. We'll have to see. We have stronger tenants now, of course. So that'll be cool. And you can honestly probably just skip. You can probably just see when we have a victory later on if you're bored by me talking here, because I'm honestly struggling to fill the gaps here. Because I'm not sure how long into the video it is that we get the victory. I promise it's coming, though. I promise it's coming, though. So very unprofessional of me. I know you all expected these super sophisticated, well thought out videos from me at this point. But yeah, it's not what you're going to get. It looks like this could be good. Perceptual disorder going off. Drake should be dying soon. The Halora dies. The Jara dies. Looks like this could be the one. Drake's going to die from the poison. And there we go. Yeah, this is going to be the victory. Perceptual disorder on the Aspen and the Mockman. Azrael coming in. And so this will be it for poor Mockman. We get our perceptual disorder off, and then it's just not going to matter. There we go. Done. Video over. I'm going to turn it over to my past self from 25 minutes ago when I recorded, so you can see my frustration when I skip the battle, and then I'll just sign off and say goodbye to everybody. But yeah, this is what we're working with here. Okay. What the? Oh my god, why did I skip it? Son of a bitch. Oh no. Why? Why? Oh, I'm upset. I'm upset. Oh my god. So yeah, obviously we're not the best at this game. Because of course not. But that's going to be it for the video. I appreciate you stopping by and just basically just listening to me spitball for, I don't know, what is it, 15 minutes now at this point? Um, I obviously don't write scripts, as you might be able to tell. But have a good day, everyone. I will see you later today with the Aspen account.